Good morning, students. Welcome to class 7 computer science video session. Today we'll be starting lesson 12, the virus part 1. Today you'll be learning about the computer virus, types of virus and virus symptoms. So let's watch the video attentively.
Hello, students. Today let us learn about the virus. Computers and data have become the lifeline of any organization. If something goes wrong with computers or the data, business almost comes to a standstill. This causes loss of several hours of hard work and research.
So, children, as you all know, that wherever you go, whether it's a bank, a school, a hospital, or an airport, without computers, nothing is going to work, right? So, everywhere the computers are used. So, if anything happens to a computer, if it stops working, then the whole work comes to a standstill, and it's a waste of time for all the customers or the people or the office.
A computer virus is a program or a set of programs that disrupts the normal operation of a computer. Virus infects or destroys data. It enters in the computer without the permission or knowledge of the user.
So, what is a computer virus? It's a set of programs that disturbs or disrupts the normal operation of a computer. Virus will infect or destroys the data. What is data? It's the information we store in our computer. So, this computer virus enters into our system without our permission or knowledge.
Students, let me share a fact with you. The first PC virus was a boot sector virus named as Brain, released in 1987 by the Farooq Alvi brothers in Lahore, Pakistan. The full form of virus is Vital Information Resources Under Siege. The essential resources of the computer like memory, processing speed, data and programs, etc. cannot have normal operations and can be harmed when virus is spread. Virus programs are self-replicating and are continuously expanding their reach by infecting more and more computer files, resulting in loss of speed and destruction of data.
So these computer virus programs are self-replicating. They copy themselves and spread to different files day by day, resulting in loss of speed. Your system will become slow and your data will be destroyed as this virus spreads to all the files in your computer.
Computer programs are written to instruct the computer to perform actions. However, virus programs make the computer perform undesired or unscheduled tasks. Normally, it enters through any infected storage devices like CD, pen drives, etc. Virus can also enter into a computer while surfing internet. To avoid detection, they are secretly hidden. Virus programs can remain undetected and quietly inactive for a long time, waiting for a particular signal or an event to trigger them. Example, some virus programs monitor the clock in the host computer and trigger on a certain day, like Friday the 13th.
So, children, to avoid detection, these programs are secretly hidden and they are undetected and inactive for a long time, waiting for a particular signal or a day like Friday the 13th. And these computer virus programs make the computer perform undesired tasks, and it enters through infected storage devices like CD or pen drives. And if a CD or pen drive contains virus and if you use it on your system also gets infected with that virus. So always use a CD or pen drive after scanning. And virus can also enter into a computer while surfing internet.
Students, quickly tell me, how does a virus enter in your computer? Some viruses are harmless. They display simple message. But most of the viruses are harmful. Viruses are written by destructive sources who just want to amuse themselves or want to access anyone's private data. Their authors give them fancy names like AIDS, Saturday 14, Dark Avenger, and Friday the 13th. Let me tell you about some popular virus programs. Jerusalem or Israeli virus, Brain or Pakistani Brain, April 1st, ping pong or bouncing ball. Stoned, marijuana. Dark Avenger. A computer virus is a program. It should not be confused with the medical term virus, which is an organism. However, both of them have the same features as far as their destructive activities are concerned. Major difference between the two is that a biological virus causes physical harm to our body and attacks certain cells, whereas computer virus causes harm to the data and programs stored in a computer by overwriting them with garbage or erasing them. Now let us have a brief discussion on computer virus versus biological virus. Trojan horses, worms, and spyware are some other terms which are associated with virus programs but are actually different from virus programs. Trojan horse is a simple program that pretends to be a useful application, whereas it always does something destructive. Mostly damages a computer, like erasing a disk. It is not self-replicating. A Trojan can spread only when it is copied to another system. The name Trojan horse is derived from the wooden horse used by the Greek army to conquer the city of Troy. Worm. Worm is a special type of virus program that copies and multiplies itself by using computer networks and security flaws. They can overload network resources very quickly, which in turn slow down the speed in data transmission due to heavy consumption of system memory or network bandwidth. Malware is made up of two words, malicious and software. It is software that enters into a computer and damages it without the knowledge of the user. Malware is a trouble-causing program. It may be a virus, a worm, Trojan horse, or spyware. Malware not only interrupt the normal working of a computer, but also steal important information. Spyware is a type of malware that is installed on computers and collects information about users without their knowledge. Spyware programs secretly monitor the user's computing. They can collect various types of personal information such as internet surfing habits, visited web pages, and transmit the information in the background to someone else. Sometimes they also change computer settings that result in slow connection, speed, and wrong functionality of other programs. Spyware can also collect information about the email addresses, passwords, and even credit card numbers. Now let us talk about the type of virus. Viruses can be classified by their infection targets into the following types. Boot viruses. These viruses infect the boot record or master boot record. They replace the boot record that is responsible for loading the operating system in the computer memory by copying it elsewhere. Boot virus becomes active at the time of booting the machine. Examples are disk killer, stoned virus, etc. Program file viruses. These viruses infect executable files, programs such as those with extension like .com, .exe, .ovl, .drv, .sys, etc. These programs get loaded in the computer memory during execution. The virus becomes active in the computer memory by replicating itself and infecting files on the disk. The examples of program file virus are Sunday, Cascade, etc. Macro viruses. Macro viruses use another application's macro programming language to distribute themselves. They infect documents such as Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel and cause a sequence of actions to be performed automatically when the application is started. They can be spread through email attachments, disk, networks, modems, and the internet. Examples are DMV, Melissa, Word Concept.
Virus symptoms. A virus can cause problems in a computer in many ways, such as reduce the speed of a computer by decreasing the memory, causing strange movements or patterns on the screen, displaying unusual messages like your PC is stoned, etc., increasing the use of disk space and growth in file size as the virus gets attached itself to many files, frequent hanging of the system, showing abnormal write protect error. displaying a change in data against the file name in the directory when a virus modifies the file. That means the name is different and the data which is present in the file is different. As such, we did not save the file with that name. Some other file has some other data. So all this is done by the virus. Reformatting the hard disk, and deleting or damaging files. So automatically the files are deleted or damaged and the data is corrupted. And what else? The system speed gets slowed, and strange movements or patterns occur on the screen. Some files replicate or copy themselves, and more and more number of folders are seen on the screen. Unusual messages are displayed, and increasing the use of disk space, the memory is lost, and the growth in file size is there as the virus attaches to each and every file, and the system stops in between, that is hanging. It hangs in between and showing abnormal write protect errors. All these are the virus symptoms. So children, today's homework is work out the exercises in your textbook on page number 135 and 136. Bit A, fill in the blanks. Bit B, state true or false. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.